And how about the trend of Indonesia's ease of doing business in the last 4 years? Let's see the first slide. This is the trend of ease of doing business in Indonesia. The smaller the number, the better the rank. In 2016, Indonesia was ranked on 106th position, and the position was getting better in 2017 on 91. And Indonesia also was ranked in 72, which is getting better, but fell down one position or one level to 73 for 2019 Ease of Doing Business Index. Indonesia is ranked 73rd among 190 economies in the ease of doing business. According to the latest World Bank annual ratings, the rank of Indonesia deteriorated to 73 in 2018 from 72 in 2017. Ease of doing business in Indonesia averaged 109.45 from 2008 until 2018, reaching an all-time high of 129 in 2008 and a record low of 72 in 2017. The lower the index, the better the level ease of doing business in a country. The ease of doing business index ranks countries against each other based on how the regulatory environment is conducive to business operations, strong protections of property rights. Economies with a high rank from 1 to 20 have a simpler and more friendlier regulation for businesses. This page includes a chart with historical data for ease of doing business in Indonesia. In what indicators Indonesia experiencing bad performance? Let's see the next slide. These are the indicators that Indonesia, experiencing the downfall. The first one is construction permits going down from position or the level 108 to 112. And then Indonesia also having downfall in protection of minority investors. Contract enforcement also experiencing downfall, and cross-border trade also having the same situation like the others. Jakarta Property Institute Executive Director Wendy Haryanto says that the decreasing of Indonesia's ratings in annual reports of business published by the World Bank caused by the complex building licenses. According to Wendy, such uncertainty can break the spirit of investors to invest in Jakarta, especially investing properties. Construction licensing is one of the 10 indicators of the World Bank to determine the index of ease doing business, and in which indicators of assessment and that are improving. Let's see the next slide. Indonesia actually implemented some strategies, so Indonesia have better indicators. As you see, the green one is the score of Indonesia's indicators in the year of 2018, and the yellow one is the level of the score of Indonesia in 2019. These are improving indicators. The first one is starting a business, getting electricity, get property, get a loan, pay taxes, and receive bankruptcy. Indonesia has continued to improve its business climate and reduce inequality in global best practices regarding regulation on domestic small and medium-scale businesses. Indonesia, for one, issued new rules that make starting a business, registering property, and obtaining credit easier for businesses and make it cheaper for them to get electricity. Indonesia was ranked as 72nd in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business Index in 2018. And how about the efforts of Indonesian government to improve the ease of doing business? Let's check the next data. These are the list of efforts that, had been conducted by government to improve Indonesia's ease of doing business position. The first one is improving online single submission, or OSS, and then efficiency of services and logistic costs, and simplifying export regulations. Started in February until August 2019, the World Bank collecting and analyzed the data from Indonesia to determine the rating of ease of doing business, or EODB, for 2020. By that, the government should create a policy that could increase the bank according to the target. Online single submission implementation will be one of the World Bank's considerations to improve Indonesia EODB ratings. And this program is assessed to be reliable to revolve the licensing system national business. So which country has the best rank in ease of doing business? Let's see the next slide. The first position, we've got New Zealand. The second one is Singapore. And after that, we have another countries such as Hong Kong, Denmark, and South Korea. New Zealand is ranked as number 1 among 190 economies in the ease of doing business. According to the latest World Bank annual ratings, the rank of New Zealand remained unchanged at number 1 in 2018 from number 1 also in 2017. Ease of doing business in New Zealand averaged 2 from 2008 until 2018, reaching an all-time high of 3 in 2010 and the record low of 1 in 2015. And meantime, Singapore is the ranked number 2 among 190 economies in the ease of doing business. According to the latest World Bank annual ratings, the rank of Singapore remained unchanged at number 2 in 2018 from number 2 in 2017. And we're kind of waiting for the result of government strategies to improve Indonesia's ease of doing business score in 2020. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.